Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Avax. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, I'm going to let you know all the important resistance and support levels. I'm going to tell you all about the prices that I'm expecting to see for Avalanche. But before we do that, a quick word from the sponsor. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you looking for crypto trading bots? If so, then I have the perfect answer for you, BitsGap. BitsGap has more than 500,000 trusted traders, over $300 billion in volume, and 3.7 million bots started already. They do have a variety of different bots. So you have the dollar cost averaging bot, the sideways channel bot, the classic bot, the combo bot, the scalper bot, and you can start your 7 free day trial with the link down below in the description. Automate your crypto trading with BitsGap. So now jumping into the daily chart right here, this is TradingView. The chart is from the Binance exchange, and we have the old Fibonacci retracement that I have been using for over a year now, and it has been great. So we have our swing high over here, and we have the swing low in during the summer of last year's pullback. So you can see that we had this nice run up, and we got overextended to the 1.414 at $130, which was a very good point to take some profits, which I did tell you guys it would be smart taking some profits there and maybe buying back in at the previous all-time high at $60, but obviously the price did come down lower, and now this is a good time to be dollar cost averaging. So our major support level at the moment that we held is $14.50. So this is your immediate buy zone. If we do drop in anywhere below $14.50, I would start targeting this buy zone that I have from $10.70 to $9.34. And this is the zone that I gave you last year in July, and this is where I told you that this could be a nice double bottom pattern for us. And from there, we went into this bull mode pretty quickly, to be honest with you. So $14.55, your key support level. We could absolutely come back down there for a nice double bottom pattern here. That would be great if we could land slightly above $14.55. And usually what happens is you start retracing from this point here. You have a move to the upside, you go up, but you end up retracing down to where you came from. And that's when you start actually forming the uptrend. Now, no one knows what's going to happen with the markets in the future. There is a potential of a recession. We have black swan events everywhere, lots of FUD. Tesla is selling their Bitcoin. So it's really a volatile market, as it always has been. And right now, the investors are going to be looking for risk-off assets. Now, the next support level above the $14.55 is the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement at $19. So that is a great support level to hold. And above that, you can see we have the 20 EMA, which is the yellow line here, and we have the 55 EMA, which is the red line. So we are a bit overextended from the 20 EMA, to be honest with you. So I would expect a bounce of support at the 20 EMA over here. Okay, but there is also a potential, or there is a chance that we lose the 20 and go down to $19, because if Bitcoin starts losing key support levels as well, that is quite negative. Bitcoin hasn't broken through any key major key resistance areas as of yet, so I'm not expecting a bull market to start within these market conditions right now. So the 20 EMA on the daily chart is a great buying opportunity at $21 in my opinion, but not going all in, of course. Dollar cost averaging into your altcoins is the smartest thing. So also you can see that we were in this descending broadening wedge over here. You had a triangle basically that was turned to the downside, and it's getting broader and broader as we go. So we did have a break to the upside here. We did even back test it as support, and now we're continuing in this nice, beautiful uptrend. And the target from this pattern is at $37 because that's where the wedge was created. But I'm not going to be targeting this just yet because Slightly above us, what we have here, if you have noticed, is we do have this sell zone from 29.5 all the way down to $23.7. So this is between the 0.618 and the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. So this is basically the golden ratio. And this is where you run into strong resistance and you capitulate to the downside, which in fact is the dead cat bounce that everyone's talking about. And this is a potential play for Avax over here. At the end of the day, if you don't break $37, you are creating simply a lower high. So if you run into $27, $28 and you come back down, you're still creating a lower high and you're still adhering to this downtrend, right? And you have to be breaking key resistance areas in order for you to be bullish. So we did break above the 55 on the daily right now, but we're slightly below it at the moment. If we're not going to be able to hold the 20 EMA, like I said, you do have two major support levels below. You can target those, set your buy limit orders in advance. That's what I like to do because usually the juiciest prices are when I'm asleep. That's why I have my buy orders set up. And this sell zone is a previous buy zone that I was showing you guys when we were up here, because this is where we held support in March of last year and in April. And this is where we held support here in May of this year. We had that pullback and we managed to retrace all the way to $37 and then we dropped below. So this could simply be a backtest of resistance of this previous support zone, and then we come back down. So we need to break $29.5, which is the golden ratio of this Fibonacci retracement. We need to backtest that as support and then take out $37. In that case, I would be under the impression that potentially Avax has bottomed out and potentially Avax has, higher targets in sight at $40.50 and $60.4 as well, which is the previous all-time high that we printed back in February of last year. So let's see what happens. You have a lot of support levels to worry about. And I do think this bear market is far from over. Okay, this is simply a bull trap, what's happening right now. So if you are holding your funds and you're scared that the prices will never come back to these areas, it is always possible that that's the case. But in this case, I just don't think, that it's really possible. Now, let me just get rid of some of these trend lines here because they do seem a bit distracting. So if I remove, let's say, all of these and we just keep the red resistance trend line. So you can see that we did have this resistance trend line playing out and we did see rejections from this trend line in November last year and twice in April not last year, but this year. And right now what we've done is we broke through this resistance level. Now this, in my opinion, is bullish, okay? This is a very major sign that Avax has broken through a key level of resistance and we are looking for that back test of support of this red trend line. Now, will that happen? No one knows. If we end up losing this red trend line, I would target the red trend line below, because as you can see, we did have multiple touches off this trend line. But like I said, I don't think that trend line is going to hold. So what I'm going to do is, for now, I'm going to remove this red trend line and I'm going to focus on this blue trend line. In fact, we have backtested this blue trend line previously, but we got suppressed by the red trend line in April. And the same thing is happening over here. However, we broke through the red trend line. So you can see we did even have a backtest of support of the blue trend line. If I take out my brush and show you, this is the backtest of support, and this is the point of breakout. So you broke through the blue resistance trend line that you have broken through previously back in March. Then you got rejected multiple times in March of last year, in November, and in August last year. And the fact that you're breaking through this level right now is a very bullish sign. And pay attention to the white trend line over here at 39.7. We did backtest this level as support on July 12th. And I did give you this trend line, a couple of videos back. And we've had backtests of support throughout this year, and even in December and in October of last year. So this is a valid support level in my opinion. And every time you go below it, it's a great buying opportunity. So that's regarding Avax, and you can pay attention to these levels, bring them out on your chart. This is the daily RSI. It's really good to have them on right now. So if you broke through this level right now, I don't think it's a good time to buy in. Just wait a little bit, wait for the prices to cool off, and then buy off of support levels. Always buy off of support. So that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you all for watching. If I missed out anything important on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me, feel free to join me on my Patreon, and feel free to check out the sponsor down below in the description, Bitscamp. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace out.